Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a brand new sketch session here in the Foxy Studios. It is 9 o'clock on Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. It is the day after Memorial Day. We had a nice long weekend. And today we're jumping in by rolling up some prompts and getting into it for sketch session. So I actually don't have my normal setup ready to go because of the whole weekend thing and the long holidayness of it. I just didn't get around to doing my setup. So I'm going to just roll with it for now, no pun intended, and we'll just get going, get started. All right. Get my dice right here. And I will take my notes right here. All right. So let's get started. I would like to start with birds. Good morning, Ellen. 14. Bald or golden eagle. And let's roll another. Let's go for an amphibian. A 1. An axolotl. That'll be interesting. Okay, now let's go for a fish, D12. That's an 8 for a shark. Plus, let's go for a small mammal. 7, bat, shark bat. Cute. Let's try on the small mammal again. 12, a badger. Plus, maybe a reptile. 2. I keep getting viper, rattlesnake, or cobra, but I want other things from the reptiles. 6, a frilled or horned lizard. Okay, interesting. Now let's go for a fish. 3, oyster, scallop, or clam. Interesting. Okay. Why don't we do that with a large mammal? 10, deer, elk, or moose. And let's do one final one. Let's roll on the large mammals again. 13. We've recently done a tiger, lion, or jaguar. So as much as I love that rolling, I want to get some variety. 18, kangaroo. I will take it. And I want to roll on birds again. I know we haven't done invertebrate for this one, but they'll just be skipped. That's okay. 2, cardinal or blue jay. Again, we got that really pretty recently. Good morning, Bobby. Nat 20, a seagull or a blue-footed booby. Well, let's go for seagull. All right. Get these dice out of here. Oh yeah, Horizon. I am something of a gamer. Yep, those birds are coming for me. All right. Well, we have our list. So I don't have anything set up for the day yet. So I'm going to do that super quick. Just use a colored pencil. Why not? I will set up all the times and whatnot here in a little while, but for now, let's get some watercolor on the page, shall we? Bald eagle and an axolotl. Funky combination, to say the least. Whoa, Horizon, very cool. Published for Pathfinder, that's awesome. And published 2 TTRPGs. I have run a few games myself, but that is as far as my expertise goes. And played. I figured that to given. Okay. An eagle and an axolotl. Hmm. One is fierce and one is very cute. How will we square this? I kind of just want to paint an eagle. Just doing eagle things. Okay. Really trying to figure out how to make this combination work. I'm really digging deep in my head. Still can't escape the whole runny nose though. It just will not leave me alone. Okay. I'm just starting. I don't know where I'm going. I can't think my way through this one, so I'm just gonna throw in and try. Man. Hmm. I'm not feeling super strong about this. Oh, well, while that's drying, I might as well. Letter of the day. Okay. Let's dry this and get on with the next part. Okay, that's about where we need to be. Let's grab any other pencils we would like to use. Hmm. Okay. So last night we watched a movie. We watched 127 Hours, which John and I have never seen. Came out in 2010. It is set in 2003. And yeah, I mean, for those of you who aren't familiar, it's the story of, it's a real story of a real guy who gets his arm pinned under a boulder while he's out hiking on his own and has to survive for, I think he's there for 5 days pinned under this boulder before he cuts off his own arm. Oh, before I forget, sorry, this is not directly related, but it made me think of it. Don't forget that we have Rob coming back today at 1 o'clock this afternoon. He is going to be teaching a really fun workshop on how to draw goblins, which is super fun. So, if you're into that kind of thing, you don't want to miss this one. Oh, Brenda Lee, I'm so sorry you're struggling through some back pain, but I'm glad you were able to drop by for a little bit. Good luck with your appointment today. I hope all goes well. The movie's actually pretty good, Horizon. I wasn't sure how they'd do it either, but basically the answer is hallucinations. You have a lot of hallucinations when you are dehydrated and starving and in pain, and they make some pretty interesting TV, movie, whatever, storytelling. So really, this is just kind of an eagle with some axolotl gills. I'm always a little bit at a disadvantage on Tuesdays because I have no time to think about how I'm going to approach it. Like I roll and I immediately have to jump into it. So they're not always going to be my most creative, which is all right. Oh man, you had hallucinations when you were sick with COVID? That's pretty crazy, Horizon. The movie is 127 hours. James Franco. It's not for the faint of heart. The scene where he relieves himself of his arm is gnarly. That's super creepy. You know what's funny about COVID? I don't think I've actually gotten it. At least not that I know of. If I did get it, then it was a sneaky, like, secret, the kind where you don't get symptoms, you just have the bug. But I've never tested positive for COVID in all the years of COVID being a, a pain in all of our collective butts. Hey there, Bobby. Or hey there again. One of your hallucinations was pretty neat. The rest were just strange. My experience with COVID just seemed like a flu at first, and then whoops, it got real. Yeah, that's how it got a lot of them. A lot of folks. Yeah, definitely no flu. And then the flu is no joke either. A couple years ago, I got the flu for not the first time, but like the second time. Like I've only gotten it one other time in my life, and nearly put me in the hospital. John was this close to calling, well, to driving me to the hospital. We're not rich; we can't do ambulances, but uh, it had me passing out. Like I was in and out of consciousness, and my fever was like 100 and I think it was 104. And he was monitoring it, like if it doesn't come down to this amount by this time, he was going to take me to the ER, which thankfully we did not have to do. But it was truly and utterly a miserable experience. I don't recommend it. The flu is no joke. Yeah, Ellen, there's a really good chance that you did have COVID before it became like the thing that it is, or that it was, before it became on the global stage. Yeah, exactly. Horizon. Once it happens once, you're like, okay, experience the flu, time to cross that off of my list and never experience it again. Yeah, this is just an eagle with axolotl eyes and gills. Oh, another fun little thing I did over the holiday weekend. Um, for the first time in God knows how long, we got some plants for the back patio. We have like a little back patio. It's classic Chicago apartments. It's a house with multiple floors, and on the back end of the house, there's like there's wooden patios on each one of the levels with stairs going up it. And we have one, and finally took some time to go get some soil, go get some plants. We already had the planters, and just kind of got the patio all set up so that hopefully we can grow some stuff over over the summer. We have a tomato plant, a mini bell pepper plant, a handful of herbs, and one kind of flower. It's not striking me. I'm not remembering at this moment, but one kind of flower. Oh, and citronella. Got a citronella plant. And yeah, it feels nice to have it planted and hopefully growing. Got some strawberries too. That's right. Gotta just remember to keep it watered. Okay, I'm coming in on the end here with its blink staring eyes. So weird. So anyway, don't forget about Rob's class at 1 o'clock, How to Draw Goblins. It's basically going to be an excellent way to practice sort of imperfection as the goal. It's going to be really fun and silly and interesting, and Rob is totally the right person to lead it. Fresh strawberries. Yeah, exactly. And thank you, Ellen and Brenda Lee. I appreciate it. It might not be the most original combination of animals, but it is a combination of animals. All right. There we go. I'm going to leave it right here. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. Um, I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm going to hop off now. Don't forget to come to Rob's class today at 1 o'clock. It's going to be super fun, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time making some funky little goblins. But without further ado, I'm going to call it, and I will see you all later, either in the class or I will see you tomorrow morning for the next sketch session. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you have a great day.